Hi and welcome, and thank you for joining us here on this webinar. As you know, we're here because we sadly couldn't do the event live, so I'm very thankful for you to tune in and join us here tonight anyway. So my name is Daniel Wood. I'm one of the founders of the Swedish Wealth Institute, and we're so proud to be able to bring this to you. So thanks to the fact that we are partners with Success Resources, who hosts all of Tony Robbins events outside of the US, we're able to do this event here tonight. So thanks to Success Resources, we have this amazing opportunity. And as you know, we're here in honor of Tony Robbins. So if you don't know who Tony Robbins is already, Tony is one of the most exciting speakers in all the world. He has spoken pretty much on every continent. He's taught over 1 million people how to reach their greatest potential and how to take that next step. If you haven't seen him, there's lots of great YouTube videos, but I can really recommend on Netflix, you can watch the documentary called I Am Not Your Guru to see kind of what happens at one of his events. Because he is probably the best speaker in the world, and watching a video or even a webinar does not do it justice. He is amazing in person, and he's totally changed my life. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't thanks to Tony Robbins. So in one of the later segments here of this series, I'm going to share with you my journey and what Tony did for me. So he's an amazing, amazing person. And what really impresses me, what really excites me about Tony is he spent the past 40 years asking one question. Imagine having that kind of focus. That's what makes him so unique. For 40 years, he's searched for the answer to one question. And that question is, what is the difference that makes the difference? Why are some people so incredibly successful and why are others just not? Why is there a difference? Two people in the same industry, how can one be making more than the other? What is the difference that makes the difference? What is it that makes some people take that step and keeps others in their place? Well, you know what? That's what we're exploring here tonight together, and we're going to find the answer to that question. So the first thing that he's found with studying some of the most successful people in the world, I mean, the man has worked with Serena Williams, he's worked with Gerard Butler, with actors, with businessmen, with presidents of the United States. He is incredible. And in working with these people, he's found that there is one thing that differentiates the widely successful from the others. And that is something he calls your patterns. So what is a pattern? What is a pattern? What is your pattern? Well, pattern is another word for your habit, something you do continuously over and over again, habitually. So what Tony works on a lot is identifying your key habits. What is it you do over and over again that brings you great success? That has been shown to be the greatest difference between those who are widely successful and those who just don't make that step. So we're going to do a little exercise. Let me show you just to warm up here the evening. I know we're doing this online, but please bear with me and do this exercise with me. That's very important in everything we do here tonight. Occasionally, I'll ask you to pause the video and do an exercise. It's important that you actually do it. The more you implement, the more you're going to get out of it. So we're going to start off with a fun little exercise here today. So please, wherever you are in your room, wherever you are, please stand up for a moment. You're going to need both hands free. So if you're watching off of your phone, put it down. If you're computer, your TV, whatever you're using, get in front of it, get your arms out, and I want you to put your hands about 15 centimeters apart. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do this together. I'm going to give you some directions, and we're going to see how powerfully your habits control your life, okay? All right, so put them out there in front of you, about 15 centimeters apart, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and go. And we're going to clap. So when I say go, we're going to clap. All right. So 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, and... did I say go? No, see? I'm guessing you clapped, even though I can't see you. I'm guessing you clapped because already by the third clap, we've set this habit in motion. Already you're in it. And I know, you saw me clap, so you clapped, or you were so busy, but you heard me clap, so you clapped. In other words, you're just so happy you're clapping. So you get going when you're doing this, and that's how quickly we set your habit. So now if you want, take a seat again, sit down, but keep your hands out in front of you. And this time I want you to put your hands slowly together and interlace your fingers. So when I saw Tony at the Unleash the Power Within in London, the first time I learned something very cool. According to Tony and the studies they've done is based on how you put your hands together, we can say a lot about you as a person. So specifically how you interlock your thumbs. And this gets really interesting here. So if you have your left thumb over your right thumb, so if that's how you kind of naturally put it together, this says a lot about you as a person. So if that's you, this study, and don't ask me how they've done it. Apparently they tested a lot of different people, so don't ask me how. But apparently, according to this study, this means you are incredibly sexy, you are an amazing lover, and very creative. So if that's you, good going, congratulations. Again, don't ask me how they did the study, but apparently a lot of people participated. Again, if you were a righty though, if you had your right hand over your left hand, this says something different about you. Now you're really curious what you're going to get, right? Well, this says that you're an analytical person and you're actually the most likely to become a millionaire. So congratulations. So no, I'm just joking here. Tony does say this, but I don't know how much stock we can put. But what is interesting is if you do this, try shifting your thumbs. How does that feel? I know some of you are going to just go, whoa, how does that feel? But how does that feel? And if you want, you can try just folding your arms. Fold your arms like this and then try folding the other way. I know it gets really uncomfortable. You kind of go, where does the arms go? How do I even do this? Well, why was that so difficult? Why is it so difficult to shift your thumbs or to change your arms? Because we broke your pattern. We broke your pattern. We changed your habit, and instantly your comfort zone says, oh no, I am not changing. Let's go back to what's comfortable. And that begs the question, what if you made a decision here tonight that you want to change your life? You're going to make some amazing differences. You're going to have amazing amounts of success. You are going to take action. You're going to change your life. You're going to go out there tomorrow and you're going to change your life. You're going to take it, but I don't know how to change my thumbs. This is one of the reasons why the gyms tend to be open on full on the 1st of January and then empty by the 14th, because changing your habits is difficult. So during this event here together, we're going to do some exercises that will push you out of your comfort zone just a little bit, forcing you to make some changes. And I want to ask your permission before we get started that you agree with this and that we continue. So if you want to keep watching the videos, I'll take that as your agreement, and we're going to do some exercise. So whenever I tell you to pause the video and do an exercise, I expect you do. So upload the next video, we'll watch it together. Let's get started.